I am Brandy, and today is Mystery Monday, so I'll be playing some Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Hi, MrSwissCheese. Hi, Shema. How you guys doing? Hope things are going good. Oh, you doing good? Ow. Thank you for the welcome, Plushy. Glad to hear you're doing ow. Good. Ow. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Oh, and boss makes $1, I make a dime. I don't have much work to do at this time. Nice. That's perfect. All right. Have to make up for the lost plushies. Yes, please do. Okay, so last time, let's see here. So we're dealing with the doppelganger issue. And I believe we're in the server room at the company. Or there was something else where the doppelganger was seen in a different part of the building. So let's get into it. Who cares about what happened the last time in the game? What happened 15 hours ago? Let's see. Well, organized everything. Oh. Need to get a little red here. Organized some stuff like videos and stuff. Went to bed early. Got up early. Went shopping because we were out of milk and bread and eggs. You know, standard stuff. What else did I do this morning? I don't know. I'm obsessed with Mega Bonk right now. I kind of played a lot of that. What time did you sleep and wake up? Let's see. I think I got into bed at about 11. I woke up at 7. Or tried to. It was really hard. Okay. Oh, I'm talking to him. I thought I was looking at the box. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. This is different dialogue. Hold on. Really sorry about earlier. It's okay. Force of habit from the negotiating table. Haha. Okay. About this sighting, if you could explain a little more.
Could you tell me about what happened here in detail?
What'd you have for breakfast? I had leftover, it doesn't really have a name, but it's spicy sour fish soup with spinach. I had that for breakfast. It's quite good. Tell me in detail. Had that. Yeah, pretty much it's a pretty hearty soup, so not much else. Got a little more for later. 1 week ago, late at night, the doppelganger showed up here, though nothing was taken. Please ask our server. Oh, okay, that is the server room. Our server engineer and this room's security guard for specifics. You know, you always tell me to go to someone else. Do you know nothing? What about last night's dinner? Soup. The same soup. This was breakfast leftover soup. I was out of the office working on something else, so I wasn't aware of what happened. Oh, how convenient.
I understood. I'll check with the engineer and security guard.
Oh, by the way.
What is it?
Oh.
Do you remember something?
You have this special power, right? I'd like to hire you. What did you have or having for lunch? Well, I have a bit more of leftover soup, so I might snack on that. I did get some food from the grocery store, so it just depends. It sort of depends on dinner, because I might have something small. Like, I bought a bag of apples, so I might, like, snack on an apple or something. And hi, someone, I guess. How you doing? Thank you for the hydration. And hi, I hope I say this right. Tumix? Or Tomix. And welcome, and thank you so much for the follow. Soup, huh? Howdy, wait. Why is the water red? Because I'm red and it's blood. Hello. It's a filter for the whole camera, so anything that passes in front of it will go red. What kind of soup? Specifically, I believe it was chicken broth or with like spinach, cilantro, onions, salmon, hot chilies, lime. Just kind of like a nice spicy sour soup. It's that time of the month. Sorry, wait. Oh. It's blood. Said if it was something cute. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. It's just that time, as there's a lot of blood around that time. I seem to have lost my fountain pen when I came here this morning. You want me to use my power to find your pen? This sounds really good soup. Yeah, it is really good. I am addicted to it.
Your fountain pen?
Oh, hi, Jack. No man, how's it going? Do you catch Nessie this time? We haven't. I'm surprised we haven't, but there's still one more episode. So, Nessie might be involved at some point. They didn't teach me that in health class. You're good at finding such things, aren't you?
Well, kinda.
It's actually a very special pen for me. This feels like a great misuse of my powers, sir. Could you try looking for it? It was a gift from my father.
From your father? We'll definitely, should try to find it then.
Exactly. Would you mind? Yes.
I mean, sure, it wouldn't be a bother. It should be in this room somewhere. I'll have a look.
Wait. You're not a vampire, you, right? Yep, I am not a vampire. Okay, about Kiyomoto-san, the secretary. Wait, wasn't she missing from work?
What did I ask you about Kiyomoto-san? You mentioned she wasn't answering calls.
Kiyomoto? Oh, my secretary. Ah, yes. I'd forgotten to mention this. We haven't been able to contact her. I asked HR to check on her home, but they couldn't find her, so she might be missing.
Huh?
Maybe that secretary job was physically demanding in some ways. But just disappearing with no word or warning.
I don't think that's what's going on. Meeting the doppelgangers of other people can kill you too.
Haha, that's pushing it a bit, no? I met mine 2 days ago, but nothing has happened. Yet. Though that reminds me.
Reminds you of what?
Talk about blood magic.
That reminds you?
It's just that our housekeeper didn't show up this morning. No! No, the housekeeper too? I thought doppelgangers were just supposed to affect you if you see your own doppelganger. But now this is literally anyone who's seen his doppelganger is gonna die? Wait, and she hasn't contacted us either.
Your housekeeper? Honda-san? Is she okay? Your secretary, Kiyomoto-san, and now your housekeeper, Honda-san, both recently encountered your doppelganger. It's really strange that they're going missing like this.
Well, actually, there are lots of irresponsible people in the world. They didn't seem irresponsible. And why am I totally unaffected?
Well,
I wouldn't worry too much about the doppelganger rumors.
wait, so that wasn't why you requested the center's help?
No, I think at this point, he's into some illegal business and someone's trying to steal that stuff. Oh boy.
Looks like a shelf for stowing connection cables and tools. Quite a lot of stuff kept here.
Anything else? Nope. Okay. So, are you the server guy?
Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Oh, hello. I'm Nakata. I handle UTech's priority server room, admin and maintenance.
Are the servers these large machines in the back?
Yes, those shelves hold hundreds of servers, and I'm in charge of them.
Oh, I see. Makes sense.
So, about your work. Oh, hi, Damon. How's it going? Yeah. Oh. Having trouble with my arms.
Could you tell me about your work?
I work in UTech's server room here in the headquarters. I oversee and maintain the server hardware and also handle troubleshoot.
Are you always here?
I'm actually pretty new to the company. Not always, though I often do come down and handle things here.
I see. Thank you.
What happened a week ago?
Could you recap what happened a week ago at night?
That day I was handling our regular monthly server maintenance, among other things.
So it's your monthly special day where the servers get their beauty time?
What? I guess, yeah, something like that. The CEO showed up during that time, a little past midnight, I think. He came in and just, knowing I was busy at work, he just gave me a wave.
Like, don't mind me, carry on or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no! Nakata, you're gonna die too! Oh no. You saw him? Wait, it's been a week. Okay, maybe they're fine. Wait, no, that's Precious? What? Yes, exactly. So I was focusing on the maintenance process and other tasks. Oh, you mean her response to the server's downtime? Was there anything unusual?
Did you notice anything unusual?
Unusual? Let me think. Well, he acted like the CEO usually does when we see him around the office.
Do you know what exactly he was doing?
That would be... No, I don't really know. He seemed to be working on something, but was gone when I looked up. Vanished like a ghost. Wait, how's my roommate? Oh, my roommate's doing good. Thanks for asking.
Wow, these servers are almost a wall of their own. Wouldn't fit in my place. Wonder if folks working on their PCs need to have them at home. We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May I talk to you for a bit?
Yes. Heard from the CEO. Oh god, these names. You here. Security for the server room. Please ask me anything, yes.
At ease.
About your work.
Son, could you tell me about your job?
Yes, I'm in charge of security for... Oh, geez, I'm clicking way too fast. I'm in charge of security for UTech server room. We handle important data, such as personal information, yep.
I see.
Are you good? What happened a week ago?
A week ago at midnight, we heard that someone came to the server room.
Oh, yes, the CEO's doppelganger. Yes.
Exactly. Could you tell me everything you saw at that time?
Well, I don't really understand this doppelganger thing. Someone who looks just like the CEO, I find that hard to believe. Just like that. Yep.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're sure an entity like that is out there. Things have been stolen from the CEO's office and Kurosawa-san's home. Yep.
Okay, please help us.
We would appreciate your help, especially to prevent any further incidents.
That makes sense. Yep, I see. It was just past midnight on that day last week, I think. The CEO just showed up like that. Yep.
Does Kurosawa-san usually come by at those hours?
No, it's rare that he even comes to the server room. Our server engineer, Nakata, was here too. Yep.
I see. So, what was Kurosawa-san, doing here?
He entered the server room and seemed to be doing something inside. But I didn't see what exactly.
Alright, I see.
Okay. Observe.
So about the servers, is the big one the server, or are the various pieces sticking out the servers? The server has glass doors but no locks.
Okay, I think that's it for normal stuff. Oh, hello.
Looks just like Kurosawa-san. But this one's the doppelganger. It seems to be doing something to the server. This shadow looks just like Kurosawa-san, but it's actually the doppelganger, I think. Yes, positive.
Observe.
He's standing here all confident like it's his own company. It means the security guard saw this doppelganger too, right?
Everyone's gonna die. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great, how would you rate yourself as a roommate? I'd say I'm pretty average. Probably, so... I don't know, maybe 7? Maybe slightly above average? I don't know. I'm being cocky.
A shadow which looks like, just like Kurosawa-san. But I'm starting to see the difference. This one must be the doppelganger. It's staring at the server. It's looking this way and laughing. Scary. I wonder what the server is. The doppelganger seems fixed on it.
Do you at least clean after yourself? Yes.
This shadow's probably Kurosawa-san. He looks different from the doppelganger.
What's he doing?
Yes, definitely Kurosawa-san himself, not the doppelganger. Looks like he's placing something on the tool shelf. Maybe he put the pen here and forgot about it. Need to check.
Okay. Pen.
The shadow was around here. Oh! There it is! An expensive looking fountain pen. Why would he put it here of all places? Did he hide it on purpose? Anyway, let's give it back to Kurosawa-san.
I think we should keep it. Something's off about this. Let's also check these servers.
It's in the glass compartment with a solid looking door and lock. Tight, security here. The doppelganger shadow was looking at this server. I wonder what's stored in it. Maybe I should check with the server engineer.
Wait, you look a bit red hot. Yeah, I'm a little overheated right now. Oops. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Just check with you. Get back to him about the pen.
Nakata-san?
Yes?
What's in that server? There's a server with a lock. What's stored in it? We're thinking that maybe the doppelganger was aiming for the content of that server.
The server's content? I can't really tell you that due to security protocols. I could, but I'd need permission from the CEO, so...
On it. If you want your pen back, tell me what's on the server.
Yes, anything you need, let me know anytime. Okay, about the server's content.
There's a server with a lock. What kind of data is stored in it? Could the doppelganger be trying to steal that information? Nakata-san mentioned the doppelganger was doing something to the server.
I see. Please check with our service engineer about specifics. You can tell him I gave you permission. And even if the doppelganger is indeed after the server's content, the data within is encrypted.
You mean it should be safe?
Yes, however, I'm concerned that our engineer didn't mention that so far.
Why is that?
All hands on server processes are up to the team in charge. So I wouldn't be accessing anything direct myself.
I see. I'll check with Nakata-san about that.
Extortion, exactly. Hi, Zadi, how's it going? Yep, 7 out of 10 roommate. Is that... That might be too high. I might be boasting about that one.
We're still looking into the intruder's motive. But here's your fountain pen. It was right on the tool shelf.
Ah. The power of yours is real. This should work then.
Was this a test? Were you testing me? You are such a massive...
Just talking to myself. Please carry on with your investigation. I don't trust you at all. Zani says you're a 7. Oh no, he was commenting on, or they were commenting on, the rating I gave myself out of 10. Okay. I think... Okay, wait, I need to talk to you again.
Nakata-san?
Yes?
Kurosawa-san gave permission. Kurosawa-san said you're allowed to tell us about the server's content. Also, I think he's a bit worried about why you hadn't informed him that the doppelganger tampered with the server.
What, me? Well, to be honest, I felt that the CEO was acting strange that day. I asked him what he was doing, but he didn't even answer me.
Why didn't you say anything? So you did feel something was off?
Yes, and to answer your question, the server is for government-related matters. It contains the National Police, that is bad, National Police Agency's information system.
The National Police?
Issues with the server tend to be complicated. So, to be honest, I preferred not to cause any issues by speaking up.
I see.
And please, it's strictly off the record that it's for the police's information system. So, it's not like I had any other intentions, I'm sorry. And either way, it takes special authentication to access that system. So, the intruder shouldn't have been able to extract any data. When you say special authentication...
So, in order to do anything with the server's content, you'd need to clear the authentication?
That's right. So I bet the intruder probably got this far, then gave up and left. Please pass that on to the CEO.
Understood. Thank you for explaining. I wonder if the server near the back wall is alright. The doppelganger was trying to do something to it. Maybe I should look at it through the glasses.
Wait, didn't we already? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, he was there. Examine further.
This doppelganger, what is it doing to the server? It's touching something. Connecting a cable to the server. Wait. Is that even safe for servers? Should I worry?
Bursts into flame. Okay, let's check.
I need notes on the people I met. Nakata-san is the engineer in charge of the server room.
It's touching the butt. Yeah, you should never touch the butt of a server.
When the doppelganger showed up, what was he doing?
Scrapping? Stripping? Strip, rock, paper, scissors, what? Monthly meat discount, server maintenance? What is this even?
Yes, he was working on the monthly server maintenance. Was it a coincidence that the doppelganger came on that day, or not?
So many questions. Okay. Let's try communicating. Anything unusual about the CEO?
Was there anything unusual about Kurosawa-san?
Well, he was just like his usual everyday self. He's here today as well, but even if you told me he was doppelganger, I wouldn't know. There's no way I could tell, yep.
I see.
One thing though, he was there one moment and gone the next. You should ask Nakata, our server engineer, about this. He also met the CEO here last week. Oh, I mean, no, met the doppelganger thing here. Yep.
I see, thank you.
Okay, look closely. Oh, there's more.
This server has neither a door or a lock, so it just opens up. The doppelganger was connecting a cable to this and doing something. I need to let the server engineer know about this.
Check, good. Here, good. Let's double check with you, good. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, where you lose, you Wow! That makes a lot of sense, but also wasn't, didn't think that he'd be doing that in the server room. Did you see the CEO's face?
Did you get a close look at Kurosawa-san's face when he appeared at midnight?
I'm not too sure, but I did look at him when he entered this room. I think he was just the usual CEO.
Okay.
So, about the server in the back.
Excuse me, about the server in the back. The doppelganger might have been targeting the server in the back of the room. It seems to have connected a cable to it and then did something. Did it steal some important data, maybe?
The server in the back? You mean the one without a lock? The server in the back isn't being used yet. We'll be setting up its... Oh... Perhaps a virus? Did they transfer something? We'll be setting up its structure and getting it ready for actual use.
Oh! So there's no data in it that could be stolen?
Yes, it's totally empty. It's not even connected to the internet, so there's nothing that could be done with it.
So the doppelganger snuck into the server room to steal important data, but didn't find anything, so gave up? It feels off somehow. Maybe I should ask Jasmine for tips.
Why don't you get bored and just start stripping? Oh my god. Hi Adley, how's it going? Okay. Just to be wary about Kurosawa, okay? What do you think?
But about the doppelganger that appeared in this server room? Any thoughts?
When in doubt, ask the cute Jasmine. Exactly. For the doppelganger, this one doesn't seem that supernatural. This one came for the server room. The stolen item from the CEO's place was an HDD. So yeah, and the card-like device it stole from the CEO's office?
The item stolen from the CEO's office was some kind of device. All I heard was that it's red and card-like.
Oh, guess I shouldn't assume then.
Any leads you're aware of?
Not too sure. Might be something, but nah, I'm not confident just yet.
I see. Let me know if you figure out anything.
Okay, the doppelganger school.
The doppelganger must have a goal. It's like it's targeting something.
If we keep working this case and it turns out the Illuminate cards are related.
If they are?
I need a bit more info, Zami. Give me that info.
On it!
I need to discuss something.
So, we know quite a bit more, but also quite a bit less.
Which means...
Doppelganger came to this server room, but it seems it slipped away without taking anything this time. But in this room, there's one server, which sounds like an obvious target.
Say what?
Well, you see... Well, you see...
Why are you whispering?
The server contains the National Police Information System.
The National Police... Jasmine. I thought Jasmine died in an earlier stream because of the curse. I didn't watch that part, I see. Nope, she's alive.
Shush!
But nothing seems to have been swiped from the server, yeah?
It seems the police info system needs a special authentication to access.
Authentication? So a password? And it left this room, for now at least.
For now?
Ultra top secret info.
I'm more and more confused about the doppelganger's goals.
Actually, Zami, I think I might have an idea. Question is, what type of data from the National Police is stored there?
Oh, is there a way to find out?
I think Kurosawa has taken a peek at the content at least. Gotta find a way to make him spill the beans.
Oh, well.
Kurosawa is feigning calm, but is obsessed with whatever was taken. Then again, he's not going to just tell us if we ask. So it's a matter of what could we tell him that would make him talk.
Gotcha. I'll think about it.
Go for it. Okay. Ooh, okay, 2 things. Let's prep.
Let's think things through. The National Police Information stored on UTech server. Jasmine thinks Kurosawa has peeked at the content.
Is there anything you're unsure of?
I think it's gonna be hard to get him to talk.
Kurosawa-san has been hiding various pieces of information from us. If we could make him believe that we are partially aware of the truth and are in a position to help him, we may be able to get past his emotional barrier.
The doppelganger is clearly sneaking in to steal the National Police's data. It's acting in ways that anomaly wouldn't. Is there some kind of hint in there? What could we say to catch Kurosawa-san off guard?
The doppelganger? Maybe who's trying to Plot a terrorist attack? I mean, that is a thing. Hypothesize? Oh, okay. Wait, bombing? Good question.
The doppelganger maybe is Zemer, who is trying to plot a terrorist attack.
Blaming. Okay.
This is just a thought, but putting aside whether the doppelganger is an anomaly or not, if we hypothesize it's a Zemer working towards a goal, things start to make sense. This is a huge slip-up by Kurosawa-san's company, but he'd probably tell us if it would stop a terrorist attack. We could possibly ask Kurosawa-san outright, but that's kind of scary, honestly. I should check with Jasmine first.
Okay, security guard.
I need notes on the people I met. Inoue-san is the security guard in charge of the server room. He seems to have encountered the doppelganger, but around what time was that?
Around midnight?
Yes! Right around midnight. Inoue-san and Nakata-san were working late at that hour. There aren't any other witnesses.
Okay. Let's talk to Jasmine first and go from there. Okay, the doppelganger's identity.
I just had a thought about the entity we've been calling the doppelganger. Could it be a Zimmer trying to make things look like it's a doppelganger?
You think so too, Zami? They snuck in here a week ago to snatch the national police info for their terrorist plans, but then failed and realized they need a red card-like device for the heist. So they stole it from the CEO's office or something like that.
They needed a device to steal the data? How do you know this?
Zami, just trust me on this one. Go pressure Kurosawa a bit. If he won't talk, just mention the device and he should tell you everything.
Okay. I don't know what you just said, but I'll try.
Yes, anything you need, just let me know anytime.
Kurosawa-san, about the contents of the server that the doppelganger tried to hack?
I can't really tell you much. Could you just focus on the intruder's motive?
What if the intruder was a Zimmer and they've been carrying out terrorist attacks? If they laid hands on the information, you don't know what they might do. What exactly is this top secret info about?
Let's slow down a bit. As I mentioned earlier, nothing was taken during this intrusion. And you may have heard, but even if they had tried to access the server, a special authentication is needed to retrieve the data.
But the red card-like device was stolen from your office, wasn't it? Isn't that a huge concern?
I didn't think you'd find out this much.
Yeah.
The information in that server is related to VIP protection.
VIP? Protection info? VIP protection?
Info related to security measures for political figures and leaders from within Japan. And also for VIPs visiting from overseas. Security is a growing concern recently.
You mean the Zemer terrorist activities that we see in the news? So, Zemers could plan terrorist attacks with the information?
Yes, which is why I was hoping you could figure out who the thief is. Then again, you got me. Guess I underestimated you.
He's wording this as if we brought up a real zinger or something. I could update Jasmine either way, or I should update Jasmine either way.
Okay. I don't think there's anything except talking to Jasmine. That could... Okay. Repeat. We know it's in the server.
Jasmine, we know it's in the server.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
It's got info on VIP protection. The intruder who came to the server room was trying to access VIP protection info. Just like you suggested, I mentioned the device to Kurosawa-san, and he told me.
Okay. If it's a Zimmer, then they'll definitely... Oh my god. And they're definitely planning out the steps towards their goal.
This means the Zimmers have full access to security information on the VIPs, right?
You got it. This could be really bad.
Jasmine, does the situation look hopeless?
Well, the doppelganger has probably been after Kurosawa's data for a while. And the server contains national police info on VIP protection.
Did the Zemers do this to plan terrorist attacks?
The police are in danger, but we are too, now that we know. If they realize the center is involved, the Zemers may label us as threats and actively target us.
Oh no! Even if we aren't doing anything to them?
If we figured out their plans, that's reason enough for them to come after us. And this means the boss man's silence is a concern too. No word in a while. Let's hope it's not because of the Zimmers.
Do you think the director's okay?
The boss man's resourceful oh my god. The boss man's a resourceful one, so I'm not that worried. Either way, the Zimmers have probably already achieved their goal. Now it's up to how we and the police follow up.
I see.
Anyway, let's stop here for today. Tell them bye and head home.
Yes!
Having that stolen really messes with our plans. The red device too. Then again, that girl's power could be useful. Oh boy.
I'm not a tool to be used.
Oh, back here. Interesting.
Really hope the director is okay. Assuming Jasmine's right, I wonder what the director is doing now. Another pile of books. Researching something, I guess? Cult Fundamentals for Dummies. Alien Abduction Techniques, Past and Present. The World Without Tsutomu Kisaragi. Spice up your occultic fun.
Okay.
The Book of the Dead, according to Tsutomu Kisaragi. These are all books by Dr. Kisaragi, and there's something else in the pile. A memo by the director, server room, CEO's office, Kurosawa home. The last line reads, Kurosawa, Seiji? The doppelganger's movements seen with that vision. Yep, it's time for me to go. I'm me, Jasmine. Or yeep.
Okay, let's get started. Any word from the Ross man?
Not yet. I don't know what's going on. Seems really busy. I did find a memo listing the places we've investigated. The last line read, Seiji Kurosawa
keeping watch with the vision, huh? Could throw us a tip or two at least. Anyway, like a twin brother? Like a... Time to meet Jasmine. Yep. Seiji Kurosawa is Yuya Kurosawa's father. Okay, never mind. We'll be heading to Seiji Kurosawa's home, their estate. The doppelguy showed up there.
What? You mean at Kurosawa's family home?
Yep. If the boss man had that name written down, there must have been some clue. Seiji Kurosawa, that CEO guy, has some serious lineage.
Wait, who exactly is Seiji Kurosawa?
Again, how do you not hear about things? Looking him up online will give you an idea.
Understood. I'll search for Seiji Kurosawa then.
I wonder if Kurosawa estate might be hiding something. Something that the doppelganger and the Zemers both want.
If I stored in the server room, maybe not, since it's top secret.
What a mess if that had leaked.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and look up Seiji Kurosawa. Okay.
Oops. Is it true that director Kurosawa's son, Yuya Kurosawa, oh shoot.
Director Kurosawa?
They mean, Suji Kurosawa.
We're looking up, Seiji-san, but info on his son came up.
His father is a big shot, and the son makes a lot of money, so I'm sure a lot of people envy him. Which one gets more attention? Okay, so it was... I forgot to read it. Is it true that director Kurosawa's son is Yuya Kurosawa, the CEO of UTech? I bet you he's leaving management up to someone else and just playing around. Okay, Zemers is related to this case, or this game generally. The game generally, because it seems like they're a group that want the Great Reset to happen, where I guess everything, like, financially and like will be reset, and everyone has a chance to start over. And it also involves the cards, and the cards keep popping up every single episode. The strange, like, almost tarot cards that predict the future, or future events that we're working through.
Wait, there's a reaction to Yuya Kurosawa?
Just looking up director Kurosawa will probably lead to more like this. Try using keywords to narrow down the research for info on Seiji. Alrighty. Okay, UTech has ties with big companies and the government, so it's set for the next several years at the very least. Must be nice to have parents in high places. Is it a prediction if someone is actively trying to make it work? You got a point. You got a point. Yeah, it might not be.
UTech does seem to be doing really well.
Must be nice not having to work that hard. I have no idea how he is pulling it off as a CEO of a tech company. A company like that getting contracts with the government, we're doomed.
Doomed? Are we really?
There are plenty of people saying that kind of thing. Ignore them.
Ah!
Predict he will be attracted to my fleshy. How did you know? Boom, I'm a god. I heard he's the real deal when it comes to skill, though his business manners are something else. He'll take on work, even with questionable morals. I guess you don't need to watch your back when your parents have power.
Sounds like he has the business skills.
But no morals. That's how it goes in business. There is no place for morals. Granted, maybe that's more of an overseas perspective. That wouldn't work in Japan.
Really?
They say that those who succeed in business tend to be psychopaths. I can kind of see that. Oh, okay. UTech... What? Oh my god. Brain is glitching. UTech Priority was started only 7 years ago. Are there any other cases of companies growing so quickly?
I can't tell if people are saying good things about him or not.
Reputation seems mixed. Isn't he just a guy born into wealth? Clearly his parents hooked him up.
His parents hooked him up? That seems to come up a lot.
I don't think that's the only factor in this, though I'm sure those connections help a lot. Upper-class citizens can get away with anything. Should that really be allowed?
The upper class aren't just allowed to do anything they want, are they?
Totally not. Plenty of people think they can, though. Okay, Kurosawa's father, Seiji Kurosawa, is the security director of the National Police Agency. As a parent's director, Seiji Kurosawa probably just wants to protect his precious only son.
The only one? There's not a second one? Oh, hi, Rodent. How's it going? Ah!
Let's go gambling. Oh no.
How high of a rank is the security director of the National Police Agency?
The very top. There are a bunch of different departments, but he's above them all. Oh wait, wrong game. Yep. No gambling, I'm afraid.
Oh, that is fascinating. A reaction. We should look into this.
Yeah, he's a powerful person. We don't want to offend him. Let's look him up in advance. Okay. Big Boy's daddy is the police director. Explains why UTech's priorities head office. Oh my god. Explains why UTech priorities head office is in Toranomon? I don't think I said that right.
What do they mean by that?
Guess they mean because the National Police Agency is near Toranomon. Yuya Kurosawa is untouchable. His dad is the director of security. That means his face alone could get him places in the government offices, and then daddy can cover up scandals that may arise, lol.
Can he really cover problems like that?
Cover up, huh? Who knows? Not sure, but people do love their scandals. Alright, let's grab that. Wait, let's go see. Ghost hunting?
There's a reaction to scandals.
People really seem to expect them. Okay. Done. Alright, so let's go scandals. Not enough. Let's search the director in scandals. Results found right away. Seiji Kurosawa rose to the role of director of the National Police Security Bureau without a single scandal, right? I'd expect no less from a career civil servant.
Kurosawa's father seems really impressive.
Yeah, he really is. Did I miss something? Oh no, okay. The non-career civil servants are out on the street protecting the people, while those career-tracked elites kick back and chat with reporters. Those guys should get out there too.
Non-career civil servants?
The ones not aiming for politics or more. Out following leads or talking to victims. Must be nice to be on the career path. I've seen that kind of thing in cop TV shows. What exactly does the director of the National Police Security Bureau even do?
Good point. What do they do?
How would I know? I've never been one. Okay, they're like security guards to VIPs. There's been a bunch of weird stuff involving the occult lately, right? Their job is to make sure that people don't do stupid stuff like that.
Since the Zemers are doing terrorist attacks.
Wait. He is a career? Lure? A what? Must be rough. If the Zemer cause another bombing, then it's Director Kurosawa that will be held responsible. Alright.
VIP security information?
Looks like they're facing a pretty serious situation. Alright. That's my alarm. Gonna take a real quick break, and then afterward we'll continue going through this forum. Be back in a little bit. Alrighty. Back. Ready to continue. So let's investigate further. Okay. Pardon me. Wait. Ow! Wait, this is used doppelganger case solve. Wait, what? No! How did you find out? I mean, what? Attack. Okay, so we were looking at... It would be quite the scandal if that happened. If anything, the Zemers would be targeting director Kurosawa. Fire all the cannons. Oh no.
Targeting, Seiji, Kurosawa?
I see, that would be possible. Wait, the be right back screen? Oh, I see. If we're honestly entertaining the idea, judging by Zemer activity, it would be strange for them to suddenly target the director, even if they want information on VIPs protected by the Bureau.
Information on the VIPs they're protecting. This person has really thought this through.
People seriously need to stop speculating like that.
I'm worried, what else the Zemers might try to do.
Wait, what was the most disappointing game you played? Like, on stream or as a whole? Because if it's on stream, I was a little bit disappointed by the... I think it was Mimic Search? As a whole or both? Okay. As a whole. I feel like Thief was pretty disappointing. That one had heard. But... yeah, nothing else really comes to mind at the moment. I think it's mostly anytime there's a game that I really enjoy and the sequel sucks. In particular. And then it's like really disappointing. Unless there's a game being released and it's really hyped and they give you a certain impression of what it is and it's definitely not that. A certain 2014 game? Yeah, a certain 2014 game was pretty disappointing. Okay. Oh! Actually, here's one that actually gets me very upset. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That one. That is my most, probably of all time, most disappointing game for many reasons. And that's my own fault because a friend of mine was telling me about the game. And my little child self didn't understand everything at the time, obviously, still a child. And I thought I needed a Nintendo to play it. I didn't understand which Nintendo console, and I got excited. I heard that there was, like, you know, the GameCube and the Wii, and I was like, if I get something like a Nintendo, I'll be able to play it. It's not how that works. And my friend described it, and it has like time travel, and I'm a huge fan of time travel mechanics. And like I started coming up with stories trying to, like, you know, to make up for the fact that I couldn't play this game. And then I finally got it, the remastered version for the 3DS, and I can't play it. It's so hard to play, and I know people love it, but it's so boring. And I want to finish it one day, but it's so hard to get through. And I feel bad. And I'm disappointed. I'm just overall disappointed. That's a hot take. I don't get it, but it sounds like it. Yeah, I feel like that is a very, very hot take, because I know people love that game, and it was very highly rated for, like, the time that it came out. but I am very disappointed. Because I built it up way too high in my mind, and when I finally got my hands on it, so brain picture, yep. But, like, that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just, I thought it was this, like, people were hyping it. I thought it was amazing. I made up my own narrative in my head. I put it up way too high on a pedestal, so when I got my hands on it, it hit. It hit really hard. Zoomer will get you. Oh no.
Everyone's eyes are on the Zoomer activity.
What kind of possibilities are they debating? I'm getting depressed just thinking about it. Okay. We got the word. So, scandals with the CEO? Nice. Okay, Yu Yu Kurosawa had a few scandals during his streamer days, but he turned a new leaf after starting UTech.
So he was up to no good while he was younger?
He's still young, though. Scandal plus for an yeah, I'm canceled now. Oh, actually, yeah, I should search it up. Oh, too bad the key search doesn't include that. Oh, well. I heard he's on his best behavior, even at host bars and clubs. People really can change. He hasn't had a single scandal since becoming UTech CEO. Until now? Perhaps?
His best behavior?
I guess that means he isn't a violent drunk. The total opposite of Beauty Gin. I bet they're just covering up all the scandals. That's easy work for the head of the police, right? You're so brave for saying such a bad opinion. Oh, wait, I never played the game, so I don't care. I know people are very nostalgic for it, and there's like a lot of love for it, but I don't get it, because my issue is, like, I've played a tiny bit of, like, a good portion of Wind Waker. I've played through Twilight Princess. I've played The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I've played a little bit of Link to the Past. And I've played, not through all of it, but Skyward Sword, and all of them are better. And I know that's very harsh, because people really don't like Skyward Sword, but it's so much better. And I'm so upset that, like, that it wasn't what I imagined. Hi, Dissolution, how's it going? Feeling blue again? Yes, I do. I believe you.
Is it easy to cover up scandals?
I don't care, but I will agree with you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't be that... can't be that easy. Yu's always been good at getting away with things, lol.
Getting away with things? Why would this person know that?
Maybe they know him personally? Hard to believe, though. When he was a streamer, I feel that Yuya didn't have as many scandals as others.
Is that so?
I see. Maybe he's the type who's careful about those things. Oh, it's going good. That's good to hear. Nice. But if you ask the staff at restaurants he goes to, everyone has a good impression of him. Like, he's very humble and sweet.
So there are good impressions.
If it's only from a few moments of interactions, impressions can be all over the place. Okay. Don't know which high-rise the Kurosawas live in, but I wish fake policemen would show up and sweat them dry. What?
Kurosawa-san doesn't live in a high-rise, does he?
People just like to make things up. Fake police are also an urban myth. I think the story goes that they show up in women's homes. What? Oh, I need to hear this. What on earth? Okay. What do you mean by fake police? Like monstrous people dressed up as police, or... Oh, hi David, how's it going? Uh-oh. Excuse me, I just need to ask you a few questions. There was a murder in this apartment building last night. Did you notice anything out of order? The police officer asked this over the intercom screen. If you had seen a suspicious man... Ow. If you'd seen a suspicious man last night, would you tell him? Let me tell you a story about a certain woman. Okay. How dare you? How dare I what? She came home late at night and passed a suspicious man in the hallway. The next day, a police officer asked her if she saw anyone suspicious last night. A few days later, the TV news reported a murder in the woman's apartment and that the murderer has been caught. A chill ran down the woman's spine when she saw the news. The murderer was the police officer she had seen on the intercom. Oh! The man remembered her from a previous encounter and came dressed as a policeman that day to seek out anyone who had seen him. I don't dare to guess what would have happened if she told him the truth. If I were in that woman's shoes, I don't think I'd have been able to keep my composure. Oh, shoot. Ah. Wait, I'm not paying attention, but I want to throw stuff too. Yay! For being an amazing VTuber. Oh, okay. Then I dare. I've got a good eye for people that, and I can tell you this. The man is a narcissist. His personality is complete trash. One look at him, and I know that man is trouble.
By just looking at him?
That's not really... Ow. That's not really something you can tell from a single look. Okay. So, we looked up scandals. Activity? Okay. Following the recent arrests of members of the Zemer terrorist group, Seiji Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, announced a new plan to bolster VIP protection measures. What might the Zemers' next move be?
Kurosawa-san's father was in the news the other day.
Nothing to say about it? Okay. Zemers are scary. I don't get it. Occult fans are so twisted. There's that Kisaragi guy too. Next thing we know, the Urban Myths Dissolution Center will become terrorists too. Hey! We're not terrorists. We're friendly.
What? They're talking about us?
That person sounds way too scared. Protecting high-profile people, so it's only the rich and famous who are afforded protections. Surely there is more you could do, can be doing to fight terrorism.
More that can be done?
I get what they're saying, but it's also important to protect high-profile targets. If there was a bomb threat in a city, politicians could just escape to underground shelters. What is the average citizen supposed to do?
Underground shelters? Like the underground facility we were at recently?
No, underground bomb shelters are just an urban myth. I heard that there is a special team within the National Police Agency Security Bureaus. Oh my god. Staffed by immoral cops, developed by the former Japanese army specifically to take on extremists like the Zemers.
Immoral soldiers?
Wait, was that immortal? Oh, immortal! Immortal, okay. Immortal cops. Sorry, I just added some rationality in there. Because... Immortal. Yeah, right. Oh, hi, Dicky Knight. How's it going? And thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, thanks so much. Okay, occult-brained people will find any excuse to lash out. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center and the ones who follow them are just potential terrorists.
What? How could they? They never even think about... we never even think about doing that.
Some people just act like they know it all. I always thought those people at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center were just ticking time bombs. Only extremists look into such dark subjects. Really?
Looks like we have our own army of haters.
Looks like it. They're lumping us in with the Zemers. So we're survival of devastation and judgment all lies on Seiji Kurosawa's shoulders, or something like that.
The only one who could save us from the destruction is Kurosawa's son's father?
I'd put my money on us over Kurosawa's dad. Wait.
Ah!
Well, unfortunately, I can't stay for long, but glad to drop by. Oh, thank you so much for dropping by. Have a great rest of your day. Oh my god, I can't speak. Have a great rest of your day. Okay. Nostradamus. That took me a minute. Great philosophy. Great... God, my brain. Okay. Nostradamus, great prophecy didn't come true in the end. So I don't think the occultists will actually follow through with their bomb threats. Either way, we can only wait and hope the police will do their best to counter. Wait, it's raining today, but gotta clean outside and bring stuff inside to the garage so it doesn't get wet. Oh, good luck. Woo! Wait, you dropped me a small cheese? You want me to go find a cheese and bring it here? And drop it to you? What kind?
And yet, there are still people trying to follow through.
Most people never consider that a terrorist attack could affect them personally. Zemers. Oh, those super supporters of Tsutomu Kisaragi. I bet you Seiji Kurosawa and the police never expected to have a deal with... expected to have to deal with them now. You dropped me... Wait, you dropped me as a little cheese. Oh! I drop you as a small cheese, or a little cheese. I see. Oh, you mean when you were younger, I dropped you. Is that it? Oh, and see you later.
Sami Zima.
The name.
Users are Kisaragi supporters.
They do often talk about him on the site. And Kisaragi's book is a must-read in occult circles. Okay, there's no doubt the terrorists equals weird occult fans equals Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Kisaragi was a criminal too. So that clearly means the Urban Myth Dissolution Center equals criminals.
How could they say that? Or say all that?
If we took them to court, we'd win a defamation case, hands down. These haters are really coming at us. What's going on? Yeah, that was the joke. I see. Sorry, it took me way too long to get. Okay. What about you? Nope. No results. Okay. There we go. Looking for happiness and a wife. Seiji Kurosawa, director of the National Police Security Bureau, is a big name among the elite career civil servants. Never thought he was Yuya Kurosawa's father, though.
Career civil servant?
They mean, civil servants with the most power. Wait, oh yeah, when you finish this game, you should play Sandtrix? What is that? Very quick and short. Okay. Have to look into that. Whoop. Alright, bye. Okay, which means UTech Priority shares the same connections with Seiji Kurosawa, like how politicians often divert public funds to their family businesses.
Is that really true?
Who knows? But by the looks of it, his father's influence probably helps with getting work. What do you plan to play on Monday during spooky season? Well, I was hoping to finish Urban Myth Dissolution Center and then swap over to something else. Not sure what yet. And the same with Sam and Max. I was hoping to finish that up this week. But we'll see how that goes. And I guess, yeah, I'm gonna have to make like a list of potential... Well, I mean, I have the list of potential short horror games. And I'm gonna have to prep them for maybe like a vote. Because there's some I definitely want to play. But... some of them I'm not sure about, kind of thing. Okay, no cap. I found evidence that director Seiji Kurosawa outsources National Police Agency cases to his son's company, UTech Priority. Take a look. Great Reset. You still need to put out the list. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I need to put out the list to vote on and stuff.
Wait, what? This is evidence?
No, how could this be evidence? It's just some random paper used to make it look like he does. Okay. Wouldn't this normally be considered a conflict of interest? But politicians and others in power are good at hiding their tracks.
Isn't this breaking the law?
Just means there are always ways they can evade the law. Okay. This is how all the money ends up staying within the upper classes. Nothing trickles down. These systems have been in place for how many years now? We need to dismantle them now. Great Reset.
Jasmine, this person...
They do give Zemer vibes. That's the issue with anonymous accounts. We can't prove anything. Seiji Kurosawa was up there in age when his only son came along. Of course, he'd do all he can to support his son in starting a company, even if he did a few bad things.
But the police wouldn't do bad things, would they?
Of course not. Prioritizing your family business is deemed wrong in society, but if you had that power, I bet you'd do it too, lol.
Really? Would you?
If you were to go work for the government and work your way up the ranks, wouldn't you want to find a way to work with me and Boss Man again?
When you put it like that...
If you could avoid that question with a smile, then you'd make a good politician. Okay, this country is falling apart because people like that at the top. How long has this been going on? Kurosawa and his son should be punished by any means necessary.
Is that how it is?
Any means necessary. That's a Zemer like statement. Okay. If Kurosawa is funneling public money into his son's business, that is an issue, but there's no proof.
Proof, they're right.
Legally speaking, as long as he isn't vastly overpaying, they're in the clear. But even so, they wouldn't look great. With the father at the head of the police and the son's company getting government work, it's highly probable that's what they're up to.
Highly probable?
Almost completely certain. Okay. Made it through.
Why is the center getting haters? What is going on?
Might mean people are starting to believe the Zemer terrorist attacks.
But why would they do something like this?
With terrorists trying to carry out devastation and judgment, everyone's scared and confused. So they look for a familiar scapegoat they can actually reach.
So they jump to conclusion on whose fault it is?
Human nature, I wouldn't dwell on it.
Human nature.
Oh. Just realized my cursor was there.
So, Kurosawa-san's father is a powerful person in the police force.
Couldn't believe he's oh my god. Couldn't believe he's security director Kurosawa's son.
Jasmine, you already knew about, Seiji-san?
Yeah, he's been on TV. Pretty famous guy.
The rich and famous comments we saw.
Father is head of the police force, son is a tech company CEO. There are people who overreact and assume they're exploiting everyone.
So is the same Zima admin fueling the movement?
Oh my god.
Fueling the movement with the illuminate cards?
I wonder why they do that, or do they just want more followers in terrorist attacks? Terrorism doesn't guarantee they'll get the world they want.
It's much of a mystery as the doppelganger itself.
How much of this was planned by the Zima admin? Let's find the answers at Kurosawa's house.
Yes!
Alright. Oh yeah, Zimi, I forgot to tell you.
Something wrong?
Those two working in the service room, they're missing. Oh my god! Of course they are.
You mean, Nakatsu-san and Inoue-san?
Kurosawa told us when he called. Says they're absent without leave. Absent without leave.
With Kiyomoto-san and Handa-san, that's 4 missing already.
This really doesn't look good. For now, I've asked someone I know to look for them. We should be extra careful as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello, Kurosawa-san. Thank you for waiting. Are you good?
It's fine. I just got here.
So about today's investigation.
Oh, could you park that van in the back? Stands out too much by the front gate. Sammy, I'll go park, so you head on in.
Understood. Kurosawa-san, about the doppelganger.
You know, how do you know that you're not talking to the doppelganger? Yeah, about that.
I heard that the 2 staff members at the server room have gone missing too. You're awfully quiet. Do you have anything to say about that? If this is the doppelganger's fault, that's already 4 people missing. And you also ran into it at home, right, Kurosawa-san? Hello? You are Kurosawa-san, right? Oh, no! Don't tell me you're...
This is my father's home. Seiji Kurosawa-san. Or Kurosawa.
Oh, yes! Are you good? Thank you for your time. I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. My name is Azumi Fukure.
Welcome. I am Yuya's father, Seiji Kurosawa, security director of the National Police Agency.
Oh, yes. Pleasure to meet you. Could I ask who these gentlemen in the suits are?
We've had heightened security concerns of late. Oh wait, I just realized. Red. I was told I should have a security detail just in case. They guard me when I'm off work.
Security detail?
Excuse us for a while. I'll be fine.
I'd like to start by asking you some questions.
Sure, after all that's been happening lately, I was worried about my father. So I gave him a call and he told me I'd visited last night.
Does that mean... Did you come here last night, Yuya-san?
Of course not. Which means it was the doppelganger who showed up here last night. I find that hard to believe. Who exactly is this doppelganger? Are they involved with the Zemers? Good flair, sir? What? Currently, Fukure here is looking into things. With both the doppelganger and the Zemers as potential suspects, right?
Yes, exactly.
You in the back. Have we met before somewhere? Anyway, I see. Yuya, if that is the case, you should ask the police to step in. Actually, there's something we should consider. It shouldn't be too late to contact the police after this investigation. If there's something on your mind, I have no reason to refuse. Please do what you need to do then.
Understood.
This is so suspicious.
When we got the call...
He was worried that his father's home might have been infiltrated without anyone realizing it. Sounds like it actually happened shortly afterwards.
We'll look into the intruder's actions here. What they were doing in the house, and oh shoot. My fingers are so fast. Wait. Hold on. Wait, no! No! I missed it. Well, I guess I don't know what I get to do.
Oh, shoot. Jasmine are the
director in the center safe.
Fat fingers, yep. Worried about the haters? It's gonna be okay. What do you think?
Any thoughts on this case?
Kurosawa's doppelganger is clearly acting along Zemer goals.
Is it targeting national police info?
Usually, if we knew anything was stolen, we'd call the police and stop there. So, what we're doing is supposedly police work, but Kurosawa Jr. is stalling. Chances are he's hiding something.
What could he be hiding?
Good question. Let's find out.
What are you hiding? We now know that the doppelganger is targeting national police info. But that kind of important data isn't kept here, is it? If what we mentioned the other day is true, then the information has already been stolen.
But it showed up again, so I need you to look into it.
We'll try to figure out its motive by following the traces.
What happened yesterday?
Could you tell us about what happened here yesterday?
Actually don't know anything about what happened. You don't know anything! You seriously, every single time I ask you about anything. I actually don't know anything about what happened yesterday. More or less the same as each doppelganger sighting so far. Please ask my father about what happened too. You are the doppelganger! Where's the real CEO? What are you hiding? Who could say? Who could say?
Alright. Then could you tell us why you decided to call Seiji-san?
Our server room was infiltrated, so we knew that the doppelganger was targeting the National Police's top security data. This made my father a potential target too. Tell you? Tell you what. So I was worried and I called him, and it turned out the doppelganger had indeed showed up. What's the doppelganger's motive?
Why do you think the doppelganger appeared here? If there's a pattern to its actions, probably to steal something?
But there isn't much of value here in this house. The whole house is probably worth a huge fortune, so I disagree. That painting there might look expensive, but it only costs a few dozen bands of yen.
Isn't that actually expensive?
The only possibility I see is the contents of the safe. It has valuables inside. Would you be able to find traces with that power of yours?
We'll check if there are any traces around the safe then.
Where's the safe behind the... Where's Rachel? I don't know. I don't know where she is. Save the painting? Ah, interesting.
A painting of a woman. Clearly looks expensive. Gemini? Or twins? Coincidence?
Save the safe.
An old-fashioned safe. As having a safe, another Kurosawa family tradition.
Serve.
Various objects lined up on the shelf. Trophies, certificates, looks like a family tradition.
Okay.
Reintroducing myself, Azumi Fukure of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Thank you for your help. Seiji Kurosawa, Yuya's father and security director of the National Police. I try to avoid meddling with things I don't understand too well. But Yuya mentioned that this case is related to the Zemer incidents that are causing an uproar lately. Do you have any... so you have my cooperation? Are you Rachel? Does your name really start with an E? Who could say? What happened?
Could you tell us about what happened?
Last night, around 10 or so, my son came home. I was in my study, in the middle of organizing papers. So I briefly greeted him, then returned to my desk. I told him to wait a bit while I finished my work. After maybe 10 minutes, I came back to this room, but my son was already gone.
So soon? Did you find this strange?
Not really. It's normal for my son to be busy, working as a company head. Then this morning he called and asked whether anyone who looks just like him had come here recently.
And that's when Yuya-san realized it was the doppelganger.
Wait, how old are you? Are you of legal drinking age? Wait, haven't I already told you that I am of legal drinking age? Wait, is Seiji Kurosawa always dealing with Konan Edogawa? With who, what? Did you notice anything?
Did you notice anything unusual at the time?
No, not really. When my son came in, I mean the doppelganger, he stopped and stared at that painting there. So I told him we bought it just yesterday. Ha! Well, you just said you drink. That could mean anything. No, wait, I thought I said I was old enough to be able to drink. Repeatedly. Have I not? Oh, okay. But then again, that's Canadian drinking age, so... Detective Conan? I do not know who Detective Conan is. Anything missing from the house?
Has anything been taken from your house? Or from your home?
Taken. Does the doppelganger steal things? All I heard from my son is that it appeared in his room.
I see, thank you. we'll take a look around the house. So, Yuya-san only told his father about the doppelganger showing up in his room. Didn't want to worry him or hide the fact that he has really poor security or bad ideas about important information, not leaving it out in the open.
About your son.
Could you tell me about your son, Yuya-san?
Your questions range rather wide. He is the Kurosawa family's only son, and we've taken good care of him. You know, you guys keep emphasizing that, and I feel like there's something off about it. I've been called overprotective and meddling at times. My wife and I had an early divorce, so he has grown without knowing motherly love. There was a time when he would go around causing mischief and streaming them as a part of some activist group, but he's building on those experiences and now runs an internet technology company.
I see, so you've supported him throughout.
That's what parents do. About work. So how's work?
Could you tell us a bit about your own work?
My work mostly prevents me from mentioning details or anything specific. But you could say I'm in charge of VIP security within Japan.
Are you involved in countering the recent occult terrorist movement?
Of course, our organization exists to protect public interests from all forms of disaster.
Okay,
we'll check this. Okay, nothing else. Let's do this.
I need notes on the people I met. Okay, Soji-san is Kurosawa-san's father. He said he's in charge of a branch of the police. Which one was it?
VIP security within Japan. What about a mascot? Oh, I should have read that.
Yes, VIP security and also counterterrorism. So he's actively fighting the Zoomers. Must be a huge responsibility.
Okay. Let's check for traces. Oh, hello. Oh, this is interesting.
The shadow is here. Looks like Kurosawa-san Jr. But this shadow, compared to the previous doppelganger shadows, looks somewhat different. Not sure how exactly. Seiji-san might know something.
Huh. That's odd.
A shadow that looks just like Kurosawa-san, the doppelganger. So it did show up here too. Looking at the painting. The shadow is staring at the painting. Why would the doppelganger care about the painting? Maybe there's a secret to it?
Okay, check the safe.
A shadow that resembles Kurosawa-san, the doppelganger, perhaps? Up till now, I was able to tell the doppelganger apart at a glance. But today, I'm not getting that feeling. Am I too tired?
Okay, what's up?
The doppelganger is fiddling around with the safe. Taking something out of it, perhaps?
Even closer. Wait, what is your theory about the doppelganger? Okay, so my theory initially was a twin who wanted to sabotage his brother. That was the first thought. Now I'm starting to think there is no double. Like, either this CEO is the doppelganger and he's making up this baloney and covering himself like with fake alibis, or he has like multiple personalities or something. It was just an oddly placed mirror. He just sees himself in a mirror and he's like, there's a double of me!
The doppelganger seems to be taking something from the safe. Maybe something was stolen then? Could the safe be open right now?
Okay, anything else? No. Okay. What was he doing here?
A shadow looks just like Kurosawa-san. Is it the doppelganger? What is it doing? Touching the things on the shelf.
Okay. Let's check the painting. Look closer.
The doppelganger was staring at this painting.
Maybe he is a VTuber. It could change personality depending on the character they are playing. This makes sense. I mean, what? I wouldn't know anything about something like that, having issues with alternative personas, being a VTuber and such.
The frame is fancy too, must catch some fortune. But why would the doppelganger want to stare at it? It obviously hasn't been stolen either. Maybe I should ask Seiji-san?
Okay, perhaps ask him about both the safe and the painting?
Could I bother you again for a bit?
Did you see his face? What turns out, IRL, he's even more cuter. Oh, jeez. I want proof.
Did you clearly see the doppelganger's face?
I did indeed.
Was there anything strange?
I didn't notice anything. He's my son after all, so I didn't think I would have mistaken him.
So, were they so familiar his father couldn't tell them apart?
About the painting.
About the painting you have there.
Ah, yes. We purchased that one 2 years ago. Or 2 days ago. We put it up yesterday. Last night, my son, or the doppelganger rather, it was looking at the painting too before anything else.
Must be very expensive.
To tell you the truth, the frame is more costly. The painting itself is only 50,000 yen. Only 50,000! Face reveal when. But the fact that they always say the only son is weird. Yeah. So that's why I was saying, like, maybe there's a twin. The other thing, like, maybe he's adopted. And they didn't adopt his brother. Or maybe he has a brother that was so terrible that they just, like, kind of pushed him away. Or hid the fact that they were twins. Only had one in the spotlight. And they were both existing. I don't know. It could be really messed up. Wait. Long lost evil twin, perhaps. Or, like, organ donor. So, like, one twin could be basically, like, both twins could have been pit against each other, and whichever one was more successful would be allowed to be the son and have the name. And then the other one is just kind of like, if anything happens to this one, then you take his place. Or, like, if he has liver disease, then we're gonna take out your liver and shove it in him or something. I don't know, like, it's a good plan. Messed up plan, but good plan. He was surprised to hear that too.
Oh, though 50,000 yen isn't inexpensive.
Since I thought he was my son, I told him the actual price. But if it actually was someone unrelated, I maybe should have bluffed a bit.
Is this a joke?
Okay, let's talk to you about the safe.
Kurosawa-san, could I talk to you for a moment?
Certainly. Nope, okay. Alright, let's do the rounds. So I talk to you, check the... Oh, examine the safe.
The safe that the doppelganger was touching, could it be open?
Not open. I thought it was just gonna pop open. Something's gonna pop out.
I'm hoping the doppelganger hasn't actually gotten the safe open. Could the shadow traces tell us something?
Okay, well, I've been following the shadow traces. Okay. Nothing. Closer.
It's holding the kendo trophy upside down.
Oh, like a password was written under it? Oh, shoot.
Is it writing something on the bottom? Oh, shoot.
Ooh. Yeah, look at the bottom of the trophy.
This is the first place trophy for the prefectural high school kendo competition. Or what was that? Championship. The shadow was holding this trophy upside down and looking at the bottom. Checking the bottom. Ah, a small piece of paper is stuck here. 9630, a 4-digit number. What is it for? Could this be the safe combination? But there's no way it would be written here, is there? Who would do something like that? That's just silly.
Okay, put in the number.
9630. I didn't expect it to work, but them shadows movements might mean it saw the number and entered it. We should at least try, I guess. Oh my god! Wait, no way, it opened. And inside is an empty box? Who would keep an empty box in a safe? Or maybe what was stolen was inside the box. I need to check with Seiji-san.
Okay, just to confirm. Because it did say to trace these guys. Okay. So, I accidentally broke into your safe.
Could I bother you again for a bit? But the contents of the safe... excuse me about the contents of the safe?
Oh, yes, the safe.
It seems something was stolen from inside it.
And why would you know this?
I opened it. I've looked, and the box inside the safe was empty.
You looked? You mean you opened the safe?
Oh, maybe that was inappropriate.
It's more a matter of how you managed to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. I have this, strange power that allows me to see things.
See things.
I need to warn you. And we believe the contents of the box in the safe was stolen.
I'm not sure I understand you fully, but I will confirm. That's right. As you said, the object is missing. Stolen, apparently.
What was in the box?
I can't tell you much, but it was a part of an informational system within the... Wait. It was a part of an informational system within the National Police. Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me. I see a cute person. Jeez.
Is that the system that Kurosawa-san's company's in Kurosawa-san's company server? The one that needs special authentication to access?
You know that much? Might as well explain that. As you say, the object in question is a password device needed to access that system. Yet its existence should only be known to a select few. Individuals in our leadership. Okay. I'll get back to you on that after a quick break. So this is pretty bad. Does that make you blush? How obvious does your face get? Pretty obvious. I get tomato red if it wasn't clear. I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, back and ready to continue. So, Seiji was saying, let's see, yet its existence should only be known to a select few individuals in our leadership. Okay, so there's a couple, seems like 2 pieces of authentication that's necessary to hack the server, or get into the server. Okay, what else? Oh. We haven't disclosed details to even our families. You sure about that? Ow!
Not even your families?
And that's what was stolen. There were reports the VIP protection data was uploaded to social networks. So those were not baseless rumors. Yep, it's starting to sink in! And thank you for the welcome back, Plushy.
Now, what I should tell Jasmine.
Okay. Anomalies intent. Let's do it.
Let's think things through.
Something
feels off about today's investigation. But I can't quite place it. It just feels different. The doppelganger appeared in front of Seiji-san and searched around inside the house. So someone other than Seiji-san was definitely here yesterday.
Wait, are you blushing?
Thank you. Maybe. But then again,
There's something different from the usual, isn't there?
At least my imaginary version of the director shows up right away.
I'll always be here when you really need me. When you saw the shadow, you mentioned something was different about it.
Yes, the shadows seem different from the doppelganger we've seen so far. And its actions afterwards seemed weird as well.
Why maybe, tell me the truth. Tell you the truth about what? I'm not red right now, I'm a little blue.
I wonder how it's different from the previous doppelganger in Intrusions.
Isn't the shadow actually isn't the shadow seen through clairvoyance actually Kiya Kurosawa himself? Wait, how is your face? Pretty average right now.
Ooh! Isn't the shadow seen through clairvoyance actually Yuya Kurosawa himself? If I remember correctly, Seiji explained about the painting to the doppelganger. That was yesterday. It's supposedly been a while since Kurosawa-san was here himself. Why did he know about the painting? I need to check with Kurosawa-san.
Haha! We got you! This is it. Okay. So, let's talk with you.
Okay.
Maybe.
The doppelganger who appeared in front of Seiji-san yesterday, that was actually you, wasn't it? Yeah, don't you lie!
So you caught me.
Huh? He just admits to it? Why is this happening?
No, wait, it's not what you think. I wanted to show all those who are suffering how incredible your power is. I just ended up doing it. No harm intended.
What do you mean by show?
Take photos, upload them, that kind of thing. With your permission, of course. Your power will bring solace to many people. I really respect you. Hope you don't hold it against me.
This feels so wrong. Why would Kurosawa-san say things like this? Please don't take any photos without telling us. I'll be continuing the investigation.
Ah, thank you.
The heck is wrong with you? Jasmine, could I talk to you for a bit?
Yep.
Something was stolen! Jasmine, something was stolen after all.
Huh? What was stolen?
A password device granting access to the National Police Information System. The doppelganger can access the National Police Information System at will now.
So first it was unable to snatch data from the server room. Realized it needed a password device to grab access. So it came here to steal the password device. Wait, that means...
What to do? What do we do? We're in big trouble. What should we do?
Could you go ask Kurosawa's father when he last used the device? I need to make a call right now.
Okay. Jasmine tends to make calls at times like this. Suspicious?
Sir, we're in trouble.
Could I bother you again for a bit? About the device. About the stolen device. When was the last time you used it?
Well, to be honest, I am not a tech-savvy person. I received it around 5 years ago and haven't used it at all since then.
Oh, is that so?
Either way, this is a crisis now. We need to take measures immediately. If you happen to find it, please let me know.
Yes, if I happen to, that is. Could you tell us the device shape and color so we know?
It's red and looks like a card.
Red card-like device? Isn't that the same thing as... Oh, shoot.
So yeah, what's the plan for after the stream? Well, after the stream... there's a couple things I want to clean up. And I'll see how I'm feeling hunger-wise. Probably start on dinner. Pick up my roommate. Eat food. And then I guess relax for a bit, and then there's the evening stream. That's probably about it. Okay, so you.
Kurosawa-san, can I talk to you for a moment?
Certainly.
Shoot.
Safe? Nope. Nope. No. Oh no. More soup? Possibly.
Jasmine, could I talk to you for a bit?
Yep.
Did you make your call about the device? I checked about the device and Seiju-san has never used it.
What? No, that can't be right. Director Kurosawa's device has logs for continued usage starting from several years ago.
From several years ago? Wait, does that mean the doppelganger was here from back then too? Or not? It was stolen yesterday after all.
There's more to report.
Wait, there's more.
Sammy, slow down.
We know what the doppelganger stole yesterday. It was a red card-like device.
Huh? Isn't that the device that was stolen from Kurosawa Jr.'s CEO's office?
This is getting really confusing.
Oh no. Okay, where did the device in the safe go? Alright.
Let's think things over a bit. We know what was stolen, but now the situation makes even less sense. The password device kept inside the safe. Seiju-san said he had never actually used it. But Jasmine mentioned been in use starting from several years ago.
This raises questions about Jasmine's connections. I wonder who she was calling.
But this password device, wasn't it also stolen from the CEO's office? Maybe there was something about the device kept in the safe.
Maybe... stole it from... the safe?
Okay. Maybe Kurosawa-san stole it from the safe. Yes, that must be it. The two are the same device. They're both the red card-like device, so it makes sense that the Zemers are after it. But why would Kurosawa-san make it, or take it without saying anything? There's a lot we need to ask him.
Oh dear. Oh boy, this is not gonna be good. What is going on, Yuya? Why would the password device stolen from our safe be stolen from your company? Did you take it from the safe? I was so intrigued by the work you do. I just took it and kept it in my office. Hi, Huck, my panda. How's it going?
Jasmine mentioned the log showed it had been used since several years ago.
I didn't mean any harm. You didn't mean any harm, my foot! But the doppelganger stole it. I wanted to find it before the worst could happen. Oh, doing good? That's good to hear. And Azumi-san's powers would make that possible.
Not really the time to be complimenting me.
This has gotten out of hand. Isn't it more important to prevent the public from knowing this device was stolen?
Jasmine, things are getting really complicated now.
If this was just a family conflict, we'd leave it alone and go home right now.
So, all in all, everything about this case was to cover up for Kurosawa-san's theft.
Well, that red password device was taken by the doppelganger, so there's no way it just ends there.
So I guess there isn't anything we could do about the situation.
Thinking. Oh my god! Bro is really using, it was my evil twin defense, yeah. Oh man, that timing as usual.
It's the director! Oh my god, where the heck have you been? Hello? Are you okay?
How's it going?
We were worried about you, director.
It turns out the doppelganger's actions have affected more people than I realized.
I know you've been busy on your end too, but please don't disappear like that. Important police data was stolen, and we've been seeing nasty rumors about the center.
We can think about those complications once we wrap up this case.
Fair enough. Time for dissolution?
Heck yeah, now we get to understand what's going on here. Let's do it.
I'm relieved, though. I was anxious about doing the eye-opener part myself.
That may happen sooner or later.
No. That's a hard pass.
Now then, please ensure the Kurosawas can hear you.
Yes!
This request was about recovering, if possible, an object stolen by a doppelganger. For now, let us put on hold whether recovery is even possible, until we determine who exactly we're dealing with.
Are we really? Are we ready?
The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Now let the dissolution begin. In this case, Kiyomoto-san, secretary at UTech, initially encountered the doppelganger leading us to follow its traces. We identified it as a doppelganger, based on its appearance being identical with Kurosawa-san and that it doesn't engage in conversation. So, Miss Azumi.
Yes?
There have been further indications that the anomaly is indeed a doppelganger. What kind of phenomenon has been observed? Things being stolen, a Kurosawa infestation, envy from the general public, 4 people are missing. Yeah, 4 people missing, I think.
Kiyomoto-san, Honda-san, Inoue-san, and Nakata-san. These people who encountered the doppelganger have all gone missing.
Great. Yay! The 4 individuals you named have not been found, so they may or may not be alive. Yet the situation does seem to line up with the doppelganger abnormalities characteristics. Why would a request to search for a missing object turn into such a complicated matter? That is because the only key factor that made us believe this was all the doppelgangers doing. So, Miss Azumi.
Yes?
What was the notable characteristic of the intruder that kept this incident from being reported to the police, and that led to a request to the center instead? It speaks kindly and softly. It impersonates someone. It's a breathtakingly beautiful woman. It's a heart-stoppingly handsome man. It impersonates someone.
The intruder's appearance is identical to Kurosawa-san's. The people who encountered it all thought it was him all along.
Excellent. And that is precisely why we were called in. That aspect is indeed clearly anomalous. We gotta see breathtaking, life-taking. Oh no. Our angle will change from here on. The doppelganger who appeared in the server room seemed to be targeting confidential police information. Yet it turned out that through Miss Furukawa's clairvoyance that they had given up on that approach. So, Miss Azumi.
Yes?
To confirm, why did the doppelganger in the server room give up on extracting data? Because it lost its fountain pen, because it wasn't tech savvy, because an authentication device was needed.
To access the confidential information, a red card-like password device was required. Yet this device was only available to high-ranking police officials. So we believe the intruder had no choice but to give up.
Excellent! Yes. That is correct. The device that the doppelganger stole from the CEO office. Yep. Let's go. Last one. Now about the red card-like device. Something seemed strange there, didn't it?
Yes.
Kurosawa-san mentioned that he was intrigued by his father's work and had took it on a whim. A rather naive reason, if anything. So, Miss Azumi.
Oh yes, he did say that.
The question here is when exactly the device was stolen from the Kurosawa estate. Around when do you think this actually happened? Several years ago, several days ago, several weeks ago, several years ago.
Jasmine looked into this for us. It seems the password device has been in use since several years ago. Kurosawa-san mentioned he stole it a week ago on a whim, but that doesn't feel right.
Brilliant! Yes! Mr. Kurosawa's accounts seem to have a number of inconsistencies here and there, though we cannot do anything about that itself. I hope they can figure things out, father and son. Let's go. Yuya, there will be no easy way out of this. I expect a full explanation once we're done here. Now for my final question. The culprit who appeared at the Kurosawa family home, stole the red card-like device, was your son, Yuya Kurosawa. And the culprit who infiltrated Yuya-san's company and home with the doppelganger and also acted like a Zemer. So, Miss Azumi.
Yes?
Miss Fukure, you have already encountered the doppelganger and Zemer.
Oh, I have?
Please think back to all the accounts you heard from everyone you talked to. For this case to be possible, who would need to be a Zemer? Well, neither of these... I don't think it's the secretary. I don't think it's the girlfriend. I think neither of these two.
Things don't add up for either of those two possibilities.
So it's neither Kiyomoto-san, his secretary, or Ayaka-san, his girlfriend. Then who actually is the doppelganger and Zemer?
Who could it be? Secretary? The housekeeper? The server? Engineer and security guard?
All four of the above? Wait. All four? I thought it was gonna be none of them. Okay, all of them?
Wait, could it be? All four of them?
Fabulous! Then the doppelganger supposedly appeared. These four individuals were each on the scene. Though their accounts and what happened to them since suggests paranormal involvement. The experience of a vanishing doppelganger and then the disappearance of those who encountered it. That could be explained by all four telling the same cover story. Also, each of the four were recently appointed to their jobs and came in proximity of Yuya-san.
Oh no.
It is very likely that the four of them worked together to play the role of doppelganger. And it's also likely that all of them are Zemers. The mystery is now solved. Unexpected?
Zemers, all four of them?
Are you unsatisfied with the dissolution results? Pardon me.
No, I do see why the dissolution makes sense. But a few things still don't quite make sense.
Oh, do tell.
The doppelganger that I saw through clairvoyance was staring at me. And why did they steal the HDD after stealing the red device?
Good point. The VIP protection data should have been accessible once they had the red device. I would indeed like to discuss those angles in depth, but it seems that we'll have to wait until next time. Wait, what did you eat as a kid that shouldn't have been eaten? Huh. I guess I've tasted paper before. Snow. It wasn't yellow though, so that was good. But it's probably not great to eat that off the ground. Not sure what else. I'm sure there must have been something. What are you doing here? We're in the middle of a important family discussion. Oh, shoot. So there are no doppelgangers? I think there are many doppelgangers. No actual doppelgangers, no, but like a bunch of people working to make it seem like a doppelganger exists, yes? Go and wait in the next room until we're done.
Oh, wait! It's, Usan, the server room security guard at Kurosawa-san's company. Also, Nakata-san, the server engineer, and Koyamoto-san, the secretary, and Honda-san, the housekeeper. I'm glad you're all safe.
Sammy, remember what we talked about during the dissolution? They enacted the doppelganger. And they're dangerous extremists. Remember who they are. Hmm?
Are you all really Zemers?
What is going on? Where are the SPs? Do you realize I'm your boss? Have you even thought about the consequences? Uh-oh. We owe nothing to that joke of a company. We're working towards a higher goal. You discuss me living the easy life with your family fortune and connections. A family discussion to keep a lid on the incident? For this country to prosper for the next millennium, you rotten sprouts need to be pruned. You assumed the terrorist attacks were happening someplace else. Well, one is happening here and now, so brace yourselves.
Everyone, please, hold on. Let's calm down.
Sammy, get back! These people are dangerous. They no longer care. You have no reason to cover for the filthy rich. Wake up already. They told us their plan. Devastation and judgment are about to happen. The Great Reset is nigh. Okay, yep, drop kick! Drop kick all three of them! Let's go! They? Do you mean the... Sami Zima? Amin? This world needs leaders, those who envision the future and guide the weak. The world's values have been corrupted. The weak know this well. But the weak lack the power to change things alone. They are guiding us forward and gathering us into a greater power. We should be the ones who bring change to this world. This is a complete mess! Hey you, hurry up and do something! Who is your leader? The, Sami Zima admin.
Please stop. Stop all this. Please.
Show them who's weak. Drop kick. Let's go. Zami and Zemer. You don't think.
That isn't the way to do things. You shouldn't be hurting anyone.
If you're siding with this filth, that means you're not with us. We will fulfill our role here. To enact devastation and judgment. Great reset. Help! Anytime, director, you want to call the police, or I don't know. Enough of that nonsense. Answer me.
Jasmine, they're not going to listen.
Freeze! Oh! Yay! It's the strange man! Secure them all. Commissioner, Tomiri? All suspects secured. Fine work. Are you safe, Director Kurosawa? Ah, it's you. Tomiri. I don't know if I said that right. That was timely. Assistant Commissioner, Tomari, Gi. Please brief Director Kurosawa on the situation. Assistant Commissioner Yazumi. Oh. Well, you're assistant commissioner? Toma Rigi, CUTU team, security police, sir. Director Kurosawa, our apologies for the commotion. She reveals herself. Show them who's weak. Wait, oh, sorry, reading stuff. Just in time, yep.
Jasmine? This whole time?
Why did you say something? She's a fraud. Or she's a fed? Yep.
You're with the security police? Undercover? What's going on?
Sorry, Zammy.
What exactly is the CUTU?
You can never trust the cute ones. Wait. The Counter Unidentified Terrorist Unit. We proactively prevent terrorist cells from carrying out their plans. Specifically, unidentified incidents such as these series of prophecies. I was in the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to gather information.
Why would you need to be undercover? The center sure is creepy, but it shouldn't be a threat.
Relax. It was initially an investigation target, but it's for information only at this point. We learned a ton through that undercover stint. Hey, Zammy, sorry for not telling you.
So that's why you were so good at fighting and had connections in weird places. Makes sense.
Kinda. We meet again.
That scary person from the park!
I'm glad you remember me. Wait, if you get advantages because of your family, it is good. If others get advantages, the world is corrupt. That is, that's a lot of people's take on things. Glad you remember me. And happy to see you've been putting that wondrous power to fruitful use.
Oh, so he's with the security police as well.
Commissioner, what about Kurosawa Jr.? We sent Yuya Kurosawa home just now, but he probably won't have any charges pressed.
Huh? Why not? This has all happened because he took the device without permission.
This case will be handled as a mishap on Director Kurosawa's part. The director himself asked us to do so. Not the first time he wiped his prodigal son's rear? I don't think I said that right. Miss Tomarigi, please remember to be decent in your work. Director Kurosawa's device has been in use these few days as well. Which means that we could trace the IPs used to access the server. We may be able to apprehend those involved. And we don't know who exactly it is. The next time they access, will be the moment of truth. We should get ready, Miss Tomarigi.
Oh! Blue time!
Zammy, you should head out now.
Huh?
We'll handle the devastation and judgment prophecy from here.
So I'm not part of the we then?
We're taking on a terrorist mastermind, not a mysterious entity. It's out of your hands now.
Jasmine, please wait.
Whatever you do, don't follow us.
But...
this whole entire time, she's had the logo on the back of her jacket. If only she turned around once during this game, we would know her secret identity. Miss Tomarigi, they took the bait. Heading to the area. Who is it?
Director?
Welcome back, Miss Azumi. I see Jasmine had ulterior motives. Oh no.
Please don't put it that way. She had her reasons.
Even without her, we will need you to continue with your work. You will need this computer from here on.
Jasmine.
I knew it! So far, more or less as planned. She played her part very nicely. I knew it! He's evil! I got the 3rd floor. All other units secure the 1st and something. Tomaragi here, 3rd floor visual. Oh, so fast! This is security police. See you, TU. God! The building is surrounded. You. Ah! Who are you? Reveal yourself. Huh? No! What? Jasmine! Oh my god! So that's your secret. The Genesis card. No! Why? What is written between your uniform? Wait, what? One loose end taken care of. Oh, behind you! Hi, Tiny Buddha, how's it going? Is she like dead or? So bad! Oh. Okay. Sorry, that all happened really fast. Oh, what is written behind your uniform? That's a good question. I don't think anything's written behind there. Oh, thank you for head pat. Okay, this is the last mission episode. So I guess let's start it off. Take a look at what's gonna happen next. Episode 6, Devastation and Judgment. Okay, I think I know who the masked figure is. Great Reset. And it's gonna be very messed up if it's who I think it is. Oh no. It's happening. I am the admin of Zima. Huh? My phone's glitching out. Haha. Did my phone get hacked? Who's this mask guy? It's on the billboard screens too. What is this? Broadcast signals getting hacked? When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment will be upon us. For your entertainment, until then, a simple riddle for you. So is this the Sami Zima admin? A simple riddle. Pinpoint the broadcast origin. On it, sir. I dare you, answer me. What does not exist even if you speak of it? Now think, remember. The prophecy is now a warning. What is this, some kind of PR stunt? Hey, fix my phone already! To my friends in the police, the device is in our hands. Now think, remember, the prophecy is now a warning. What should I do? My phone's... Oh, wait. What should I do? My phone's totally messed up. Same with mine. What the... This is not a game. I ask you again. What does not exist, even if you speak of it? Nothing? When you know the answer, enter it here. Judgment, or devastation and judgment are upon us. The great reset. Reset us all. Reset us all. Reset us all.
A video claiming the devastation and judgment will happen? No, it can't be.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it paused, so I can take a second. I came to make an announcement. My wallet? What about your wallet? Oh no. Did something happen? Wait, Sami Zimi VTubing debut is crazy. Yep. Apologies for this sudden call.
Huh? This voice, is this... Tomi Rei-san?
Thank you, thank you for remembering my name.
How did you get my number?
My money is being used by Ludi Art. Oh no.
Oh no! Has something happened to Jasmine?
Oh, actually, now that I was wondering who was in the bed and looked like they've been through a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. Stay calm. Let me pick you up first.
Yes!
I don't think she could ever be calm. By the way, Miss Azumi, do the words Genesis card mean anything to you? Do you want to stop me? How? Give us the director, you criminal scum! How dare you steal police secrets, dirty terrorists!
Huh? What's going on?
I don't hear a no. Oh no.
What's happening?
Give us, Megaria. God, these names. Hey! Scummy fake psychic, come out and explain yourself.
This is terrible. I need to tell the director, but I can't get in like this. What?
Not saying anything? It's like you want to see. Oh no.
It's from the director. Director, thank goodness. There's a huge crowd here in the front.
How's it going? Things you seem lively upstairs.
Why is this even happening?
It's sudden and feels forced. Calling us terrorists to steal police secrets. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. This guy seems like the guy in the mask. 100%. He's the one causing this. He's the head Zemer. It's likely someone is leading them to this kind of behavior. You should stay away from the center for a while. You don't want them to notice you.
Understood. Please make sure you stay in the center. Also...
About Jasmine?
Yes, I got a call from, Tommy Ree-san. Something happened to Jasmine last night after they left.
What did he say?
He said he'd pick me up first, then tell me the details. Also, he asked about something called the Genesis card.
The Genesis card?
Huh?
Hey, isn't that one of the center staff over there?
No! Definitely not! I don't know what you're talking about!
I saw that face online. Must be her.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no!
You should lay low for a while, Miss Azumi.
What about you?
It should take them a while to break into the center itself.
Aren't you worried about that?
Dude, you're in a wheelchair. There aren't a lot of options for escape for you. In the sense that, like, it'd be very hard unless you have super strong upper body strength to climb out of a window with just your hands to climb up to the roof or something, or propel down the emergency escape. I mean, it might be possible, but just saying, might be hard. The Sazumi admin, the Genesis card, I have a few things to look into here.
Understood.
Oh boy.
Phew, I should be safe here.
Let's go back to blue.
I think. What is going on anyway? A major broadcast hijack, a mob around the center. This is too much. Breathe, Azumi, relax. I need to check what they're saying about the center and about the video. Look into trending topics. I guess I'll start with socials.
Okay. Breaking news, Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority, victim of criminal case. Intruders stole valuables and confidential information from Kurosawa's home. Suspects are a member of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. The heck? Kurosawa and his father were fortunately unharmed. Police investigations ongoing. How did this get out? Wait, give me an answer other than Odo. What was the question?
Wait, no way! What is going on? Where did that story come from?
My father was a victim of theft in his own home. I wasn't aware of the safe contents, but he told me they were items of great value to him. I'm profoundly shocked.
Oh my god! He took a picture? This son of a...
The lewd artwork? Do I want to see more of it? I don't know about that.
Wait, is that about me? Why would Kurosawa-san say such things? They were all there during the investigation. Why? What do we do now?
Father, as in Seiji Kurosawa, does this mean we have police secrets and sensitive stuff leaking out?
There was a red password device inside. Wait, is Kurosawa-san blaming us for that device being stolen?
Haha, who'd keep stuff like that at home?
Actually, traces did show it was kept in that safe.
See, I actually knew the Urban Myths Dissolution Center might be inciting terrorism. It takes an extremist to say wild stuff like that. Knew it all along. So wishy. Yep. Bye-bye, Esme. Oh, she's, this might be the end for her.
Inciting terrorism? Thinking we're just like the Zemers?
So, Utex Kurosawa was targeted. Heard the center staff set him up.
We did not. He asked us to come. That jerk.
Okay, I didn't miss anything. Okay. I mean, if it's just one member gone rogue, is it right to blame the whole center? I can't stand how everyone tries to cancel the whole organization because of a single person.
I couldn't act alone if I tried. Why would I even want to?
Maybe the center's channel was trying to trend with a conspiracy vid. Total dud though.
I almost wish this was for one of the director's videos.
Legit shocked at this, but it was just a team member, right? Not the director in person?
It wasn't! It wasn't us at all!
Hey, come on, the pic looks so staged. Yep, it does. Amazingly resourceful takedown of a family dynasty. The days of Great Reset is approaching fast.
No, we have nothing to do with the GR! Do the Zemers all sign their posts with GR? Just as I thought, I should look around for posts made by Zemers.
Okay, that video was way too well timed. Seriously thought it was the center making an announcement.
So much is happening and so quickly. What should we do? Looks like the video is really catching everyone's attention. Yes, getting a reaction here. I should search for more info on the video.
Okay. Tragedy. Popular BooTuber crosses line. Fans thoroughly disappointed. Update. Justin. UTech CEO Yuya Kurosawa victim of home invasion. Read more.
Oh, come on! How can they assume we're behind this with no evidence whatsoever?
Well, there's a picture, so it's not zero evidence. Wait, maybe he is the cult leader.
What?
Could you imagine the mask comes off and it's just my blue face? The Zima admin and the center director seem to be linked. I hate to think so, but turns out the director was Tsutomu Kisaragi's biggest fan. Can you say synchronicity?
We do have some of Tsutomu Kisaragi's books at the center. But they're must-reads for cult fans, aren't they? Many people have them too. I can't picture the director as the avid supporter of Dr. Kisaragi.
Okay. I guess the wannabe criminals take inspiration from past culprits. Tsutomu Kisaragi fanfics. Fanatics make me sick to the bone. Fanfics. My brain.
It's not just Kurosawa-san's post. They think we're all guilty because we're part of the occult scene. They don't care about us as individuals.
Okay, so we got Great Reset. Self-found. Normally, I do check socials like this, but after seeing that stream, I had to see how people were reacting. Comrades, the Great Reset is upon us.
That's a Zemer. Terrorist attacks are happening and this person's enjoying it. Maybe I can gather some info from what they're saying.
Anything? No. Okay. Same Zima isn't for me anymore. I had fun going along with those stupid ideas, but now I can't find that one really popular past thread.
What's this about? Saint Zima is a forum site, so I guess they're talking about old threads from there?
Tell us the title of the thread.
Without a thread name, there's no chance of finding it.
You talking about the happy 77.7 billion yen leak? I'm not surprised it's been covered up. I heard there were victims all over the world. That incident should never have happened. Great Reset.
Happy 77.7 billion yen leak? It doesn't seem related to the current case, but this was a big incident from the past.
No, it's the incident that should not be named. I've heard stories before. It was really terrible. Great Reset. Okay.
The incident that shall not be named. Something so bad you can't even talk about it? Could it have something to do with the admin puzzle?
Stop it with all the GR stuff. Don't talk about the incident. If you keep it up, you might get erased.
Erased? By whom?
Good question. I've been going through past threads as well. There used to be a thread about weird cards, but it's gone. Guess someone deleted it?
Weird cards? Could that be the Illuminate cards? The topics are getting all mixed up. It's hard to keep track.
Just give us the title of the thread. Maybe the Men in Black are doing a cover-up, a secret mission, GR.
Cover-up? A case that covered up because it'd be a problem if the public found
out? Secret mission. Don't be stupid. Here, I'll show you how it's done. Weird cards. I see. Wait. Who's here at the door this late at night?
Look, a kind person helping out even though it's late. Maybe their mom was visiting. Ah!
Wait. Hi, someone, I guess. How you doing? Wait, did I say hi already? I might have. Okay, so that's my alarm. So let's finish up some stuff. He's dead. Yep. That's why I'm so blue. I ran out of air. Could be an agent going to race them. We should be talking about it, GR. You normally say hi twice or thrice. It's a problem. Alright,
they tried to wipe out someone trying to find out about the case? The visitor mentioned in the comment, was that...
Okay, Men in Black, an urban myth, perhaps. Pulling a joke from an old thread over a new platform is beyond cringe.
Wait, a joke? Was it all just made up? It sounded so serious, but it was just a joke in the end?
Okay. It's true the thread about the weird cards has disappeared. Was it actually a secret, mission though?
Huh? What? What was actually real then?
Okay. So then there's something about the video. Okay. It's one thing if the video is a joke, but if it's real, isn't it pretty serious? I honestly thought my phone broke for a second.
Showing the admin's video on the street screens and phones all over the city. Is that even possible?
It's funny that it's called Urban Myth Dissolution Center, but so far none is myth and all is real, and it can hurt you. Yep. What's this about cards? Someone got a bad fortune reading?
Only select people have access to Semizima's page on the dark web. Not everyone would know about the prophecy.
On the site, a prophecy predicted the end of the world using devastation cards called Illuminate cards, and that predicted date is almost here.
No divination, but prophecy, and the Semizima admin is announcing it. But they wouldn't understand that. I don't really get it either.
Those aren't divination cards, lol. It's not predicting the end of the world. You guys are getting too worked up over one weird video, Lamau.
Too worked up? I don't think so. We can't just sit back and watch it all unfold.
I checked out Semizima. There's a lot of info on devastation and judgment, but the issue, the Zemers forcing their interpretation. It's not a prophecy if you're making things happen according to the Illuminate cards.
I guess the Zemers just want it to happen whether prophecy or forced. If the Great Reset can change the current society that they despise.
Yep. Oh, okay. So let's just finish this section. That video was made to announce an intended crime. Anyone know the answer to that riddle?
Yes, a reaction. I hope more people start talking about it. Is there anything else that could be a hint? I'll take a look.
Or wait, let's take a look.
Right, there was that riddle. It was also written on the Semizima page. Wonder what happens if we figure it out. Have other people ask about it too?
Nostradamus' prophecies were exciting and I like those. But this is just a threat. Are the police already on this?
Yeah, until the devastation and judgment card, it was just a mysterious prophecy or something.
Oh, I'll make an adjustment. There we go.
If that had been taken care of earlier, maybe all this wouldn't have happened.
You can't take it completely seriously just from that video. I wonder what happened with all the people who quit their jobs and spent all their money thinking the world would end in the year 2000.
I guess it's possible this could be one big terrible joke. But terrorist attacks have been happening. What they're doing doesn't seem like a joke.
I'm in shock. I love drinking beer and watching the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's vids before bed. So relaxing.
That's nice. I did my best to get you back into that routine. Due to misunderstandings and assumptions, things have gotten out of control. Once the truth comes out, we can all go back to normal.
People who yapped about hidden truths, Great Reset and Mumbo Jumbo, just want an outlet for their pathetic feels. How high can your head get from validation by no-name nobodies on the net?
Validation? Social media involves talking to no-name nobodies on the internet too.
Okay. Did anything feel real after 2012? This is not reality. The world ended then. The answer to the riddle. You just answered it. Nothing. Wait, I did? Nice.
I found quite a little leads, but what's really going on? The Semizima admin posts a video calling the devastation and judgment prophecy a warning. Kurosawa-san portrays me as a criminal for some reason. And then somehow it all comes down to the center being called terrorists. I could make a post saying they're wrong, but it would just add fuel to the fire. For now, I should wait to hear from the director. Let's just stay hidden until Tomi Ri-san arrives.
Okay. So once we have a second, we will stop there. Now. Who are you talking to? There's quite a commotion above, but they will never make it down here. I'm looking forward to seeing whether the Seimizima admin can fulfill that warning. Though Miss Azumi would be upset if she heard me say that. I wonder what Jasmine heard about, where Jasmine heard about the Genesis card. Everyone will naturally suspect that the Illuminate cards are involved. Azumi is in charge of the investigation now, so it's time to reassess information about the cards. What is the Genesis card? Who is the Seimizima admin? The minimum information needed to even start figuring or fighting back. We should start there. Ooh! Do I get to... Oh! I get to be the director! Oh, this is cool! Okay, so next time we're gonna be the director and I guess find out as much information as we can to help out the situation. Alright. Ooh, yeah. Alright. So for now, we'll stop here. And I shall place up my schedule. I stream from Fridays to Mondays, 2 times each day. Today's Mystery Monday, so in approximately 4 hours from now, I'll be playing some Salmon Max Hit the Road. Next Friday, we'll start up... I had a list. I think it was Dread Flats. Yes. Dread Flats and Last Report for the evening. Saturday, we'll play some Clover Pit and some more Silent Hill F for the evening. Sunday, some Ghostbusters and more Silent Hill. And then next Mystery Monday, we'll also continue with some more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I believe next week will be October, so we'll start swapping over to more Halloween-y stuff. And only continue, I guess, with games that are close to finishing. Alright. But the director is not the one behind the mask. See, that's what I thought. She seemed to recognize him. Alright, so thanks so much for coming. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Hope to see you again. Alrighty. Bye!